What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Notorious TV. If you're new, I really hope you love it here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button because I'm trying to be your new favorite YouTuber. And today we are going to be doing I don't even know what to call this style. It's like half Bantu knots, half curly hair in the back, braids on each side, whatever y'all want to call it. That's what it is. I saw it on Pinterest and I wanted to try it, so that's what we're about to do. So I'm starting off by blow drying her hair because she washed it and she didn't dry it all the way. Y'all don't mind her making these faces because she was trying to be funny in my video, trying to make it look like I was hurting her and I wasn't, okay? So I've already parted it off from ear to ear. I didn't part it behind the ear because you never want to do your back half too far back because it looks funky and weird looking. So I parted it, as you can tell, like the middle of the ear, I guess you could say, not behind the ear. And then I'm going to underbraid the back. Underbraiding allows me to braid a lot more hair and it be flatter than usual. So I'm just doing 3 big braids in the back. I'm doing underbraids throughout so that I can get it as flat as possible. And then we're going to go ahead and put her stocking cap on. Alright, now we're putting on the stocking cap. I'm not cutting it or anything. I'm going to place it over the front of her head as well. And you guys are going to see how I keep it in place while I install the hair. So I'm just placing a light layer of glue right behind her part. And I'm not going to cut the cap off yet. I'm going to blow dry it. Make sure you're pressing the glue in while you're blow drying. Otherwise, it defeats the purpose. It's not going to stick. Don't expect it to stick if you didn't press it down while you were blow drying it. That's just, it's not going to work that way. So the hair we're using today is called Bloom Bundle Water Wave. It's a 36-inch and it's by the brand Made Beauty. This is synthetic hair, so it was only like $13.99 a pack, which isn't bad for a 36-inch. She got synthetic hair because Cynthia, as she calls it. She calls it Cynthia. I don't know where she got it from, but she calls it Cynthia. She got Cynthia hair because this is just, like I said, something we wanted to try, and she wasn't trying to keep it in for too long. She was going somewhere this night, and she just wanted something quick done to her hair. So yeah, and it's a Quickweave, so why would you glue in some long ass hair? So she got synthetic hair, and it came out really nice actually. Synthetic hair actually doesn't look bad when it's curly. It actually didn't look bad at all. Also, she bought 3 packs of this hair because the picture that we saw on Pinterest was like extremely full. Even though the picture that I saw on Pinterest, I'm pretty sure it was a frontal wig. I'll put a picture on the side here somewhere of the style that we were mimicking. But yeah, we got 3 packs of hair to get it as full as possible. So I'm just going to continue gluing these tracks in a U shape. I'm not doubling the tracks. I'm just doing them single weft. No particular reason, but I'm just going to continue gluing them in a U shape, connecting them at that glue barrier that I made in the beginning when I put the cap on. And I'm just going to keep doing that all the way until I get to the top, and just keep making a U until I can't make a U anymore. Alright, we're done gluing everything in. So now I'm just cutting the excess cap off. I'm getting as close to the tracks as possible because you want to make sure there's no cap like sticking out from the quick weave that you did in the back. And I'm just going to go around to the other side and do the same exact thing. Here I'm just fluffing the hair out a little bit because it just looked too perfect to me and I wasn't feeling it. So I was just fluffing it out, separating some of the curls, trying to give it more of like a frizzy, more natural look. Alright, now moving on to the front, we're just combing this out, and I'm going to begin silk pressing using my Silk Essentials by Design Essentials. I'm gonna put, I don't know what we were laughing at, y'all. We was probably in there talking about somebody. But I just put like a dime size amount in my hands. I'm rubbing it through her hair, and then I'm going to begin flat ironing. I'm flat ironing her hair with my T3 Lucia flat irons in the 1-inch size from Ulta. And I'm just going to go through and continue to flat iron until we get this whole half part of her head done. I also hot combed her edges, and I did not get on camera. My camera stopped recording on its own. I don't know why. I apologize, but yes, I also hot combed her edges because, mind you, I said the style that we were mimicking was a frontal, so I was trying to get this look as sleek as I possibly could. So yeah, this is where I realized that my camera cut off. As you can see, her hair is already braided on the sides, y'all. I really do apologize, but I was like, it is what it is. I'd rather give them a video than nothing at all because they didn't get the braids. I'm not even a true braider. I mean, I could do a little feed and braid here or there, but I ain't no true braider to be trying to teach somebody how to braid. But I used 3 strands, and I parted her hair in like 1/2-inch sections on each side, and I just you know, I fit it in. I may have to look up a feeding video. I'm sorry. Okay, anyway, so these Bantu knots, I'm just doing random parting sections at the top and I'm twisting them off. Just kind of like gauging where I want each Bantu knot to be. I think we did about 4 or 5 Bantu knots. And I am slicking, I don't know why I did this, okay? I was slicking her edges down prior to, because I don't know, I thought it was going to be hard to do it once I actually put the Bantu knots in. So you're going to see me slick this one piece of edges down, and then the rest of it I just did when I got done. I do things, y'all. I do things that don't make sense, and then after I do them, I realize they don't make sense, and then I'm like, okay, I don't need to do this. So you're going to see that a lot on here. Just go with it, okay? So I'm slicking her ponytails with Murray's beeswax because it just gives it like a really pretty sleek shine, which also reminded me of the frontal look that I was going for. And yeah, we're just going to put that on each ponytail to get those looking as sleek and shiny as possible. You're going to brush it all together and use, I think I've used 2 rubber bands on each ponytail. So here I'm using a pack of pre-stretched easy braid hair. I don't know if you have this where you're from or wherever you live at, but any kind of pre-stretched hair will do. I showed you how much I use in the Bantu knot. You use the same amount in each Bantu knot. And I'm just taking the crochet needle. I stick it up under the rubber band and I pull the hair through. Only one side of the hair you need to pull through because you want the other side to stay in there. Don't want it to come out. And I'm just spraying it with some Got2b to prevent flyaways. And I also use some of that black beeswax to prevent flyaways as well, and to keep her real hair inside of the twist as I wrap it. If you need to like pull out your Bantu knot hairs before you do any of this to make sure that they are all the same size, please do so. You do not want one big Bantu knot, one small one. You don't want that. So just do whatever you have to do to make sure that they're all the same size. Alright, I showed you 2 of those, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish doing the rest. And then I think I'm gonna show you again one more time at a different angle, a better angle, I guess you could say. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish these 2, and then I'll be back to show you again at a different angle how to install the braid hair, just in case for some earthly reason you didn't see it. Alright, here we go again. I am putting the crochet needle up under the rubber band. I'm making sure the crochet needle is closed so that it slides through without very much snagging. And once I get it under there, I'm clipping the hair inside of it like so. And I'm holding one part in my hand and pulling the other part of the hair through. And again, I'm going to spray it with some Got2b to make sure there are no flyaways as I'm wrapping. And I'm also going to use beeswax to make sure there are no flyaways as I am twisting her hair into this Bantu knot motion. Don't worry about the rubber band. None of that is going to show once you're done wrapping your Bantu knot. Alright, so we're all done with the Bantu knots. I'm just going in with my scissors and cutting a lot of those flyaway hairs that you see, trying to get it as clean and, you know, neat looking as possible. Some of the flyaways I didn't cut because I could clearly see that it was her real hair. So I just didn't bother them. I didn't feel like it was absolutely necessary. So yeah, now I'm going to begin teasing the back because I just wanted to get it as big as possible. Oh wait, I'm lying. I'm lying. Hold up. Back up, back up, back up. Back it up, back it up, back it up. So we're going to do her baby hairs first. We're going to do her baby hairs first. And then I'm going to do that other stuff that I was just telling y'all about. I think the reason I initially tried to do her baby hairs first is because they looked like they were going to be like too long, and I personally have a hard time like trying to sleek baby hairs into an already molded ponytail. So I was like, let me just do the baby hairs first and, you know, put them in the ponytail. They'll already be in the ponytail when I'm done. But it turned out I didn't have to do all that. Like, I really be overthinking things for real. Alright, we done. I'm just spraying it with some got to be and some oil sheen, some care oil sheen, and now I'm teasing it and fluffing it and trying to get it all big and pretty like the picture and just get it more natural, not so perfect looking. Not natural, I mean, we know that she doesn't have 36 inches of hair. Not saying it's not possible. Anywho, I just didn't want it to look so perfect, you know. I wanted a big fro kinky kind of look, so that's what we're going for. And then to hide the track in the back, well, you're gonna see what I did to do that. I actually should have left like maybe a little slick slither of hair to cover her track, but I didn't, and it actually worked out what I ended up doing. So I just laid a track the opposite way. I guess you could call it flipping, or, you know, I don't know what people call that. I flipped it and I tried to hot comb it down. That didn't work. So what I ended up doing was I put my wax stick on it, like rub my wax stick down it, and sprayed it with some spritz, and then I blow dried it, and that got it to stay down perfectly fine. There was no track showing whatsoever. So yeah, that worked out for me. And then I'm going to blow dry it to make sure that hair stays in place and it doesn't lift up and show a track later on. And you guys, we are done. She said she looked like Scary Spice. She loved it. I hope you guys loved it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next week.